Who goes there? Wait a second. Oh, you're the cool adventurers! Totally fangirling right now. I was always hoping that I could become a cool adventurer.
An ethereal figure began to compose itself from the darkness, swirling until it revealed its form. It was Mondadus, the necromancer.
Mondadus, you look vapory.
I have a very special treat for you. Mondadus reveals his hands 4 eggs, which he drops on the floor. The eggs shatter, they hit the floor, and from them things begin crawling out. One looking exactly like Philos, the other looking exactly like Snarla, another looking exactly like Finkel, and finally one looking exactly like Tusk. The doppelgangers each latch onto their counterparts and begin sucking energy out of them.
If there's one thing I know about Snarla, is how much she loves Snarla. And I'm gonna try to charm.
There's only one Finkel. I'm gonna take out my bow and just shoot it right at him.
Who do you think you are? Shooting me like you're a boss or something. You're not a boss. Here, I shoot an arrow at you.
And both of you take 2 points of damage.
And so despite how handsome and charming my doppelganger is, I'm going to have to destroy him.
I got the ghost dagger, and I use my ultra power sneak attack with the ghost dagger on Mondadus.
Mondadus's form breaks free from the doppelganger. He pulls his hands over his head and begins to cast a massive spell.
Counter spell.
Ah!
It's embarrassing for you.
Very! I came back from the dead for this! You rip into his ethereal form. Ah! He begins to fade. No! No, I must get my revenge! I will be back! And he disappears. Huzzah!
Huzzah! Oh.
Welcome, fellow adventurers, to Hazards and Hijinks, live-action fantasy role-playing improv show. Thank you so much for tuning in this Friday night. We know you could be watching The Mandalorian, but instead you're watching us, and we're very, very appreciative of that. We hope you're doing well. We are about to go on a great adventure for you. That's right, here at Hazards and Hijinks, that is what we do every week. We go on completely improvised adventures and see how well we do. Now, in order to have an adventure, we need to have something that we're going up against. And this week, we took to our social media to find out what monsters we'd be encountering. And you put it to the vote and chose a mighty and evil Lich. That's right, evil incarnate, the most powerful undead in the game. That's what our cool adventurers are going to be going up against tonight. Will they survive? Probably not. Probably not. They're not actually very good at combat. They tend to go unconscious a lot and get very close to death every time they fight things. So it's probably going to be a bloodbath. But it's going to be a fun bloodbath to watch, and we're so happy that you're watching it with us from the comfort of your own home. That's right. Unlike our normal shows on stages, these shows are on the internet and just for you as you sit comfortably at your home. How are we able to do that? Well, we're able to provide content like this because of generous donations from viewers just like you. You may have noticed we have a little call sign in the corner of the screen. That's right, that's our Venmo over there at Fancy Hobo Improv. Throughout the show, feel free to Venmo any amount of money that your generous heart feels like donating to us. Not only will you be helping us bring new content to you on a weekly basis, you will also get a chance to be part of the show. That's right. We'll take your name and we'll throw it in. Sometimes you're a monster, sometimes you're a princess, sometimes you're just a dude who happens to be walking by, and we all say, hey, how's it going? It's a lot of fun, and we encourage you to play with us. To encourage that, we have created donation suggestions. We have a little donation bar, as you can see, and for $5, you can donate a health potion to our heroes. For $7, you can spring a deadly trap on them. For $10, you can grant one of them an epic weapon, making them more powerful. Or for $12, you can imbibe a deadly curse upon them, making them weaker in combat. And finally, for $20, you can throw a big, bad, evil monster at them that just randomly appears and kicks the ever-living shit out of the party. It's a blast, and we'd love for you to join and have the fun with us that you do every week. We really appreciate it. And now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can get to the most important part of the show, where we introduce your players for this evening. That's right. Tonight, we have Phil Nieto as Philos, the Thundering Deep, the Wyvern Wizard.
Good evening, smelly humans. My name is Philos, the Thundering Deep. Please don't call me Phimos.
We will not do that at all, Phimos. We know what your name is, and we will accurately identify you. All right, up next we have Brenan Dwyer as Gutblorcher, the Dwarf. He's a monk.
That's correct. I'm a dwarf monk, Gutblorcher, and I will blort your guts.
She will blort your guts. That's what monks do. Next, we have Catherine McGeoghegan as Snarla Blastwind, the Orc Bard.
Remember, kids, liches get stitches.
Ooh, starting that rhyme game off early. Very nice, Snarla. And finally, in his first campaign with us, we have Magneto Morgan as Ode Elfwig, the Dwarf Hunter.
Hello, kiddie finks. Remember, if you want to slay a dragon, the first step is to eat a lot of fiber. A good, hearty breakfast.
Ew, I can't look at the screen and not laugh. Oh, you're a beautiful dwarf. Ode, you're a beautiful dwarf. And now that we've introduced our players, let's get down to the business of adventuring. And we're going to start the way we always do, with a hearty huzzah. We're going to count down from 3 all the way to 1, and then we're going to huzzah. Feel free to huzzah with us at home. 3, 2, 1, huzzah! Oh, I heard that. I heard that around the world, all the huzzahs. Now, the adventurers found themselves in the Broken Tankard Tavern. This was an average morning. They made themselves beer and breakfast when suddenly a loud crash came through the tavern's roof, and there was outside the whole tavern had been hit by a giant floating pyramid floating in the sky. Black billowing fog drooping out of each of the sides and filling the Tankard Tavern with noxious fumes.
Well, evacuation protocol, everyone. If you could get to the emergency exit nearest to you, please don't panic. Please just right this way. There are exits to your right and to your left. Please proceed. Do not cross into someone else's pathway on your way out of the
Move, get out of my way. I'm going first. I'm famous. Everybody out of my way.
Philos casts Whirlwind to clear out the fumes and finishes his beer.
All right, let's roll to see if that worked. Special ability. Oh, no! You're just created a vacuum, summoning more of the black billowing fog. Patrons begin gagging and coughing, collapsing onto the ground. Dead.
Philos.
It would have been cool if it worked.
Well, now there's less people in the way. Come on, let's get out of here. It's so stuffy.
People scrambling make their way outside of the Tankard Tavern, turn and see the enormous floating pyramid in the sky, which had just crashed into the tavern. From its side, on all of its sides, a big image of a Lich appears. Hello, everyone. I am Naxxalis, and I have decided to destroy your pathetic village today. anyone bold and daring enough who thinks they have the gumption and the know-how to stop me, I freely invite you into my pyramid of death.
This guy said gumption. What is he, like 1,000,000 years old?
Yeah, he is.
Probably, yeah. Yep.
Oh, if he's 1,000,000 years old, then we should counter old with old. You know that old guy that lives in the village? The dwarf?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Man, what's wrong? You don't like the oldie?
You know, being around other dwarfs is it's not my thing.
Well, I don't think we have much time for comfort because there's a death pyramid above us.
Wait, so you want to go in there?
Yeah.
It feels like it might be a trap.
I don't know. I feel like if we get the old dwarf on our side, when we go into the pyramid, I think he'll know his way around it because he's old too and he thinks like an old guy.
You know, there is logic to this in the sense that if we send the old guy in, maybe he'll die first, and then I don't have to deal with being around another dwarf. So.
Or he'll solve every puzzle because of that crystallized intelligence or whatever old people keep talking about that they claim makes them better than young people.
Yeah, or it could work.
Right, but it's a trap, right? I mean, it's called the Pyramid of Death. He like invited us to go in there. He's trying to kill us.
Is it a trap if we know that already?
It's 100% a trap.
Okay.
But, you know, we should go anyway. I love traps.
Well, let's find the oldie so that we have a fighting chance.
All right.
All right, I guess I'll do the dwarf bellow.
Ooh,
It's
nice
your
vibrato.
yapping. I'm here.
Oldie! So good to see ya!
Ah, Snarla. How are you?
I'm doing great, Ode. I'm doing great. You see that death pyramid up there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that is bad. Lich?
Yeah, Lich. See, he already knew.
Hey, well,
Hello, Nan. Hello, Philos.
Ode.
Mr.
You're-
Ode, we have to somehow absolutely fuck up this Lich with our cool young fists. However, with our young minds, I don't think we can get close.
Have
So
you
what I'm
tried
saying-
asking him not to kill everyone?
Oh, that's smart.
I mean, we
That's
could
a-
ask, but I feel like we're
Communication.
gonna have to kill him.
Killing's usually what we do.
But I mean, we could ask first, and if he's like, "No, I'm gonna kill one," then we could kill him.
Look,
he's already announced that he's going to kill everyone. He already told us that.
It's
Oh,
true.
well, maybe yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna practice being an accepting gal today, and I'm gonna try Ode's idea, and I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy to put a big air horn, a big projecting voice horn into my hand, and I'm gonna look up and I'm gonna go, "Hey, Mr. Lich!"
Suddenly, on all four sides of the pyramid, a massive image of a Lich appears. Yes!
Did you ever think about just not killing anyone here today and just fucking off and doing your own thing?
It is my own thing!
It's his own thing.
Yeah, but why?
Oh, wait, okay, I'll go. Yeah, but why?
Because I need souls to sustain my unholy self. Without souls, I would collapse into dust. And so I go from village to village, plundering, destroying, and defeating any adventurers foolish enough to enter my black pyramid.
an addiction. Very destructive.
Well, I mean, that's like getting mad at us for like eating things, right? It's what you got to do to survive. He's just trying to live. We're just his food.
Yes, exactly. Sentient, innocent life is just my food. I like the morally ambiguous wizard. You can apprentice with me, wizard. I will teach you all of the secrets of necromancy.
Deal.
Well, I don't think he wants it, because
Yeah.
you seem like a pretty shitty lich.
Oh, would a shitty lich do this? Suddenly the black plumes of fog erupt into flame and fill the entire village with flames. Oakvale is lit a torch.
Okay, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
Okay, I don't like this man anymore. He is hurting the town? No. He goes down. He goes down today.
Today.
I'd like to summon a rainstorm to put out the village.
All right, let's summon the rainstorm. That sounds like a special ability to me. 17, yes. Clouds begin to form above the Black Pyramid, and rain begins coming down in torrents. A massive rainstorm puts out all the fires in the village. Everyone in the village cheers for Philos.
It's not my name.
Phimos.
All right, I'm going to be a Lich apprentice. That settles. Fuck these people.
Philos, if you go in that thing, your soul is going to get eaten. He's not going to apprentice you. I don't know how this could be more clear. I feel like the only logical way to deal with this guy is like literally just no one go in his pyramid and then he'll go away.
So you think him inviting me in is a trap?
I'm 3,000% sure. And that is a mathematical reality.
It's good.
Very clever. You figured out my ruse. I was going to kill him. You, who seem to be so well educated and well read, join me in my library, which has the most extensive first editions of any library in the world. You can read any book you wish.
Name one.
Eating habits of wyverns.
Ah, that is
First
not on my
edition.
reading list.
You could just
I
ask
can just
Philos.
tell you.
Well, but I prefer to read it on the page. It somehow has more weight and gravity when it comes from an inanimate object.
Who knows more about wyvern mating habits than like the coolest wyvern ever?
Philos, do you know about wyvern mating habits?
Totally. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a male and a female wyvern, and we fly, and
And they love each other very much.
yes. Then
So-
we have eggs.
You might also need to read the first edition of
I-
Wyvern Mating.
I know plenty, thank you.
All I'm saying is,
Vicky has not had sex. It is fun.
I
I'm
probably
saying
have so many like hatchlings running around that are like, oh, Philos is my dad, like bragging to people, and like I don't even know. It's in a faraway land and stuff.
Hatchlings all over the land.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
That's
not
actually-
confirmed, but assumed.
Yep, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, for
You know-
those who would be curious about wyvern mating habits, that does not necessarily preclude our wyvern accompaniment, then maybe we do want to go into the death pyramid.
Hmm.
I mean, is this left a trap?
I can ask him.
You're asking, yeah.
Yo, Lich!
Yes!
Is this a trap too?
100% a trap.
God.
I do have a library with an extensive collection of first editions and rare prints, but you'll never see it because you'll die within my pyramid of death.
He's got me there.
Hmm.
Hmm. puzzle.
Now, do any of you young folks have the moxie to dare enter the Black Pyramid of Death?
Look, he just said Moxie. What era is he from? Is he from the 70s, the 1270s?
Very old.
He's very old.
I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's talking my language.
Oh, how about you take the bullhorn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Yes!
Could you come here instead? This is very an awkward way to talk to someone.
Suddenly, a plume of fire bursts through the air and collides with the ground, mere inches away from Ode's being. The Lich appears out of the smoke. He is a massive figure, 12 feet tall, floating, skeletal, with spikes and green glowing eyes. Yes, I actually was getting tired of talking through my projection.
It's very nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well.
Now, it seems, I don't mean to be forward. It seems like you have a problem, friend. Addiction is not an easy thing to cope with, and it is certainly not an easy thing to resolve, but the first step is admitting it. Now, you want souls, but do you need souls?
Yes, I will literally collapse into dust, be destroyed, rejected by gods, going to neither heaven nor hell, be consumed and completely obliterated, unless I have souls!
Well, we're not saying you have to be cut off cold turkey. That would be inhumane. But like a slow wean off of souls. We care about you, Grandpa.
We actually hear that there's a soul patch that you can put on.
Tell me more about this soul patch.
Well, my dwarven brethren, perhaps Ood can tell you a little bit more about it, as female dwarves don't typically grow as much hair, but the soul patch is something you can, it's like fertilizer, really, that you can put on your skin, and it will grow hair wherever you need it to, but only in places that like it really shouldn't grow. And what it does is it absorbs your addictive needs and kind of encapsulates them in the little hairs. And then when you shave it off, addiction gone.
It's organic.
Wow. But I'm not addicted to souls. I literally need them to function.
Ha! Addiction.
Ugh. Very well, I'm addicted to souls, and I'm going to take everyone in this village's soul. The Lich raises his hand. What?
What about animal souls? You could like open up a restaurant and like take the souls of like the animals that you kill and then make them into food for the rest of us.
Very sustainable.
And everyone's eating.
No, I've been doing what I've been doing too long to change habits now. I'm not a young Lich. I've been at this for over 2,000 years.
All I'm saying.
Explains the vocabulary.
Changing the vocabulary. Honestly, we thought we were getting really far with you. You even admitted it in a bit. And admitting it's the first step, but the change of vocabulary makes us very concerned for your well-being. I mean, he's drinking soul out of his mug right now.
This is purified souls. I can't let this go flat. If this goes flat, it's ruined. Who gave you that? I just keep it with me.
You keep it. You see, he keeps it on him. It's heartbreaking to see you go through this.
You know what they say about soul eating? Not even once.
Not even once.
Oh my gods. Oh, Celestial Kitten, help me. All right, fine. This was a total waste of time. I'm just going to destroy the village. Boop! And he blinks out of existence. From the Black Pyramid of Death, giant fireballs shoot down and begin destroying buildings in the village.
Okay, everyone evacuate the buildings, stay calm. There, follow the strips of light down the center aisle, right through the center of town. Will get you evacuated to the forest.
Move, I'm famous. I get to go first.
Junior Heroes Brigade, assemble!
Suddenly, a bunch of tiny dwarves appear out of nowhere. Hello, Grandpa.
Hello, Kitty Vigs.
What do you want us to do?
Okay, I want you to take the buckets of water that I keep in the backyard, yeah? And
Yeah.
I want when fireballs come, you work together, you put them out. You buy us time while Grandpa takes his friends and goes kill someone, okay?
Okay, Grandpa. Let's roll to see if that worked. That's a special ability. Oh, yes. Half of them just immediately run into the woods and say something about camping, but 9 of them begin running back towards Ode's house to grab the buckets of water.
I see why you call them the Junior Adventurers Brigade, because wow, what a performance.
No idea that you were hoarding dwarves.
Hoarding?
It's disgusting. This is why we have a drainage problem in this town. Do you know the amount of clogged hair that they have to pull out of the sewer system because of you, dwarves like you?
There's no shavings here. You're the only Dwarf I've ever met who shaves.
Proudly. Because I am a monk, I'm civilized, and I have no anger problems.
I can see that, Smoothie.
Ooh, smoothie. Smoothie? And for a simple attack, Nan is gonna punch Ode right in the face.
All right, let's roll to see if you hit. We got to get a 12 or better.
Oh, he doesn't move.
Oh, even though Ode does not move, Nan punches inches from his face. Punches the air.
I'm gonna cast Summon Peppy Popcorn and lean in with Philos and just go, you want some?
Yes, please.
This is some good action right here.
Ode, what do you do?
Oh, he just watches. He is in no mood to fight. Not
Come on, Ode!
Punch
Sweep the
him,
leg!
man! Punch his beard off!
He doesn't have a beard. That's what's so weird about him.
Punch the rest of it off then.
I prefer that you don't.
Look, and I'm gonna shrink my Peppy Popcorn and walk up with my flare and go, look, guys, I love you both. Nan, we talked through our emotions together, and I think that's very valuable. Ode, you have a weird sagely wisdom about you, and for some reason, I am drawn to father figures in my life. I love you both very much. And there's a death pyramid obliterating the townscape. Perhaps we should take this therapy session on the road.
You are wise.
I'm why. Thank you, Ode.
Fine. But we're not done. No one calls me Smoothie and gets away with it.
Okay.
Upward bound.
Your magics. Perhaps you can get us up to this floating pyramid.
I can, sure. Is that what we want to do? And by the way, Nan, I love smoothies, so it's not that bad.
We don't need to enter through the entrance he wants us to. It's stone. We have 2 strong dwarves. Just get us to the top. We'll go straight through the capstone, right to the heart.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can just fly us up there. I don't even need to do magic. Hop on.
The cool adventurers leapt onto Philos' back, and he pulled out wings and began to fly. into the air towards the black pyramid of death. Landing at the top, the precipice of the pyramid, a beautiful capstone made of diamond sat. And beneath it was an epic weapon for Philos.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
An extra fancy crystal that I can affix to the top of my staff.
Ooh.
Yes. It'll work out nicely.
Suddenly, a kitten appears in front of you.
Ah,
Hello, it's me, Canyon. I give you this weapon so that you can destroy evil. Bye.
Oh, the celestial link must have been a bit weak, but thank you, D'Artagnan.
Wow,
Yes,
if only
thank you.
Alera was here. Maybe she could channel some of that celestial kitten energy, but
Okay.
Celestial Kitten always does right with us, even when it sends its adorable servants to help us in its stead.
Well, I know we said stone pyramid, but this capstone here, and she just hits it with her foot, is looking like solid diamond. You dwarves think you can get through this?
Both bites through the diamond.
All right, yeah, biting the diamond in half.
Whoa!
Is that how dwarves mine?
Man?
fine. Nan takes a deep breath, summons her full dwarf energy, and she rage smacks right through the diamond.
Yes, the diamond explodes into diamond dust,
No.
making everyone glittery.
Oh, I feel fabulous.
And now that crystal on the top of your staff, Philos, is even shinier. See, having two dwarves on the journey was a great idea by me. I'm really smart.
I mean, that diamond was probably worth a lot more as one giant diamond than diamond glitter, but hopefully we'll find something else valuable inside this thing.
Smashing the capstone had created a small passage into the pyramid itself. The cool adventurers began to descend into the pyramid. After climbing for what seemed like an eternity, they found themselves in a large room. In the room, there were 7 chairs, and in the 7 chairs sat 7 skeletons. Each one was missing one part of their body, such as their skull, or their rib cage, or their femur, or their radius and ulna.
The what?
The arms.
It looks like it's just 7 skeletons around a table playing poker. That's so cute.
Um,
Wow.
Well, let's go to the next room. No Lich here.
As they begin to make their way to the door, iron gates slam shut, and the skeletons begin turning their heads towards the cool adventurers. One of the skeletons, the one without a rib cage, begins running towards Philos. Philos, what do you do?
I destroy it with a fireball for a simple attack.
All right.
An epic simple attack.
Yes, we'll add epic damage to that simple attack. For 5 points of damage, yes, the skeleton explodes, and as it explodes with fire, shards of skeleton fly towards Philos and deal 5 damage to him as well.
That's a shame. That sounds very bad.
The other skeletons begin running towards the various characters in the dungeon. One begins running towards Nan. Nan, what do you do?
Well, Nan uses her speed read ability to quickly read the entire instructions on how to play the xylophone and then she picks up some of the bone shards and starts playing some music on the incoming skeleton. And all together, I'm not sure if that's a special ability or a standard attack or what that really qualifies as, but let's ask.
Yes, well, it sounds like a special ability to me, so let's roll the special ability die. Yes, a success. The skeletons all stop running and begin dancing around Nan. They fall to the ground as a big pile of bones and reassemble themselves as one complete skeleton made up of a bunch of different other skeletons. Dance party! Musical chairs!
Okay.
The skeleton says, and begins running towards one of the chairs.
Snarla, this is where you would be helpful.
Oh, I gotcha. I'm going to summon Peripherous Panpipe into my hand, and I'm going to start playing on it. I'm going to say, Musical Chairs, Expert Edition, and I'm going to cast a spell with my panpipes that makes the chairs move around the skeleton, so it's even harder to sit down, so he'll fail the game.
All right.
As a special ability.
All right, well, let's roll that special ability. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. No, it's a 10. It's a 10. Sounds good to me. Yes, the skeleton trips over the chair as it begins to move about. He falls onto the ground. Laughing, he reforms into 7 separate skeletons, and each begin running for a chair. Do you continue playing music?
And
does anyone know a spell to like automate this? Oh, stop. Okay.
They stopped playing. The skeletons scramble towards the chairs that are moving away, and they all throw their hands up into the air. No! And explode.
Excellent work, Nan. Those xylophone lessons have been paying off.
Thanks. Yeah. See, sometimes the civilized way is effective.
Ain't nothing civilized about rock and roll.
A spectral form of peace. You have set us free from this dangerous trap. Here, give me your hands.
Nan, I think you started.
He puts his hands over Nan's hands. I, Baxter, give you the power to fight, the power to defeat the Lich. Your hands begin to glow as they have been made into epic weapons.
Oh, I'm gonna write the most epic poem with these later.
You look like a rave.
Is that gonna be permanent? Because she's got like
kind of cool
glow stick fingers now.
I mean, with that and all the glitter from the diamonds, it's hypnotizing.
Oh, snap out of it.
The iron gates lift and the doors open.
Oh.
Well,
back to Lich killing.
You make your way into the next room, and there are 4 chairs along the wall.
I sit in one.
The room begins to glow a bright red, and the door opens 1 inch.
I could break, and I'll hunker down next to Philos.
The room turns orange, and the door opens a little bit more.
Okay, sitting time. I fail to see how this is a death trap.
Ode takes a seat, and the room turns brown, and the door opens a little bit more.
Well, I think there's only one thing to do. And I sit down in the final chair.
The room turns black. All of the lights are sucked out of the room. The door slams shut, and electricity flies through the room, striking everyone for 2 points of damage.
My pattern recognition is
Oh,
off.
shoot, Philos! I'm going to...
Oh, that's right. Philos has been knocked unconscious.
I'm going to run up to Philos and I'm going to give him one of my famous healing pep talks. And I'm going to say, you're the pointy hat king of this wizard duel. No, don't let that lich get you down, buddy. You're the level 4. And I cast a standard heal.
All right, a standard heal. Let's roll. Yes, he's brought back to full health. Yes.
Ow!
You show lich what a level 4 can do, Philos.
Yeah. Traps are stupid.
To be fair, we did know.
We knew it was trap, yes.
That is 100% true, yeah. Well, how are we going to get that dang door open?
Well, what if we sit in the first 3 chairs again, but not the last one?
All right, man, you're going to have to pry that door open with your magic fingers because it's not going to go up too high, but I'll take a load off again.
All right, and they return to sitting in the chair, except for Nan, who does not sit in the final chair. Nan, what do you do?
Has the door cracked open again?
Yes, the door is cracked open.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the door and with my new epic hands, I'm gonna push it aside with all of my amazing dwarven strength.
Use your knees.
Right. Unfortunately, as soon as you touch the door, you are shocked with electricity and thrown across the way for 2 points of damage.
Ooh, really should have used the knees there then.
Okay. Enough with these rooms. Old is going to feel the ground and feel for vibrations, feel for life. He's going to pour himself into this ground. And then, once he's found the way, he begins to dig.
All right, that sounds like a special ability to me. Let's roll. You'll have to get a 12 or better. Oh, a 12! Look at that, by the skin of your teeth, Ode. Yes, you begin burrowing into the stone.
Well,
Follow me. Enough of these rooms. We go to the heart.
Yeah, we're playing by dwarven rules this time. No liches rules. Right,
That's a
Nan?
good idea. We got 2 dwarves. Let's just mine our way through this thing.
I maintain that we can win this by civilized means. However, I will admit this is the most effective way out of this room right now.
And perhaps through the whole time, I'm hopping in. Oh, and I hop into the hole.
I also hop into the hole.
Can you dig a little wider? I don't know if I fit in there.
Yeah, well, I'm in the hole. I guess I use my dwarven strength to widen the hole and make it large enough for Philos the Wyvern to come through.
Yes. Wow. Now all 4 of you tumble down the cavern, the tunnel made by Ode, and land in another room. This room is completely filled with water. All of you are underwater now.
I cast water breathing.
All right, that sounds like a special ability. Let's roll to see if it works. You need a 10 or better. Well, that's... All right, I'm seeing 17. Took me a while to get there. Math is not my strong suit. So there we go. Yep, that works. You cast underwater breathing, and you begin to swim through this level of the dungeon, which is completely submerged underwater.
I cannot swim. Oh, I'm on the bottom.
Ode begins to slowly bend down to the bottom, where he is, where he notices there are giant undead crabs, just the shell of crabs that are cracked and empty, full of nothing but evil and that begin to move towards Ode. They surround him and begin chomping at him with their pincers. Let's roll the attack.
Oh, this is bad.
A 10, just barely missing Ode. Ode manages to scurry out of the way. Ode, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Old Vans.
All
No,
right,
he
he begins to
yes.
run. He begins to run away from the crabs. That would make it Nan's turn. Nan, what do you do?
Nan swims towards the bottom and grabs the top of Ode's hair and lifts him up away from the crabs.
Oh, oh.
You begin pulling Ode up as the crabs follow, swimming through the water with grace and ease. That would make it Philos' turn. Philos, what do you do?
I cast the spell Shatter as a standard attack at the crabs to shoot a wave of force energy at them and hopefully shatter their stupid shells.
All right, is that a standard attack?
It is an epic standard attack, yes.
An epic standard attack. So we need 3 die. You rolled a 7. 7! 7 is the number you pulled with your epic weapon. You shatter one of the crabs. The other 3 crabs continue swimming towards Ode. That would make it Snarla's turn. Snarla, what do you do?
I hate water levels. I'm going to clap my hands together as a standard attack, and since I find cooking and baking to also be an art and thus in a bard's field of view, I'm going to cast Baker's Dozen and try to turn 2 of the crabs into cakes. Call them crab cakes as a standard attack.
All right, let's do it. Seven. Yes, one of the crabs is immediately turned into a crab cake. However, underwater it becomes soggy and falls apart, crumbling down to the bottom of this level as soggy chunks of bread and crab.
Oh, that is so unfortunate. I was so looking forward to that.
That was oddly horrific.
I cooked him down to his ingredients.
That would make it Ode's turn. Ode, what do you do?
Ode reaches into his beard and he pulls out just a handful of just raw chum and he just scatters it into the water to just the crabbies.
All right, let's roll. That's roll. You need to get a 12 or better. Oh, whoa, a 21. Yes, you throw the chum and the chum begins to fall down to the bottom of the level. The crabs stop following you and begin following the chum. That would make it Nan's turn. Nan, what do you do?
If I swim forward ahead of the party, do I reach any sort of wall?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to swim forward. I'm going to reach that wall, and using an epic standard attack with my fists, I'm going to punch through that wall.
All right. Yes, the wall shatters into smaller bricks and chunks of stone. Water begins rushing out of the room you're in and begin to fill the other room beside you through the hole. It sucks Nan into the other room. You fall into the room. It seems to be a room composed of a bunch of fire. So the water is actually putting all the fires out, revealing it is just a regular old room.
That was convenient.
Well done, Nan.
Still a little soggy in here, but if y'all want to come in, there's no crabs. So
I'm going in.
I also swim into the non-fiery fire room.
As you make your way into the non-fiery fire room, you see the floating corpses of salamander fire demons that have all been extinguished. Their lifeless bodies float atop the water.
Nan, that was amazing! That was some rugged dwarven fist punching, fist pumping, crunching shit right there.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
man. Very cool.
Very good.
Thank you. Ode.
Now let's get out of this room.
there were 3 doors
Where are
that
we?
could lead to 3 different destinations within the room. We'll call it the front door, the right door, and the left door. Which door would you like to use?
The left door.
The right door.
What's behind door number 2?
I want
All 3 doors at once.
some tea.
Philos begins to open all 3 doors at once, and a giant snake appears in each one of the doors and strikes at Philos for 3 points of damage.
Ow!
Jeez, this place. I know he said it was a death trap, but like, oh my goodness, every room?
Philos, are you okay?
No, I got bitten by stupid snakes.
Well, I got this one. And I'm going to summon my flute, and I'm going to try and charm this snake.
All right, let's roll the special ability, see if you charm the snake. Yes, the silent flute has worked, and you've rolled a 16. The 3 snakes become charmed and slither towards you.
Hello, hello, you 3 lovely little danger noodles. Can you tell me where your daddy is, Mr. Lich?
The snakes look at each other, then look at you and begin hissing.
Like, show me by crawling.
They said the right one.
Oh, do you speak snake?
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you, kiddos.
The snakes begin to return back to the doors they came from as the party makes their way through the right door.
Excuse me? Excuse me, snake?
The room is filled with snakes, covering each step as they slowly descend deeper and deeper. They notice the steps have become slippery with each additional step until there are no more steps, just a slide, just corkscrewing down. They begin to fall down the hole into black until they find themselves in a room with a giant snake.
He wants to know what we're doing here.
We were trying to kill the Lich.
He doesn't like him either.
Oh, it's waving its head. That's the universal no right there, Ode.
Ask him if he'll, him or her or they, if they will help us.
They said it's complicated.
Tell him if we kill the Lich, we'll set him free.
The snake slithers towards Ode, lifting him into the air, feeling a secret passage. Snakes part as the giant snake takes Ode down this way.
I think he likes me.
Oh, follow the dwarf.
In we go. Down the snake hole.
Party jumps down the snake hole and arrives in a massive room full of books piled high to the roof. So many books. The room is massive. The room is bigger than even the palace of the imperial capital. All of it filled with books on every subject ever conceived.
I'm so happy.
It's like a sea, like a whole ocean of just nerd stuff. Ugh.
Nan is going to endeavor to speed read every single book in this room.
All right, let's roll to see if that works. Oh, suddenly a rumbling as all of the books begin to shake. The books jump up into the air, flapping themselves as if butterflies, beginning to form a massive figure of a giant lich made out of books. It's the Lich. He begins smashing his fists as books and pages fly through the air. Now you die! Nan, what do you do?
Well, I swear to God, if you hurt one more book, we're gonna have a problem. So, Nan is going to take her sacred book that she writes everything in, and she, using a simple attack with her epic hands, is going to hurl it to try to decapitate the book Lich.
All right. Let's roll that epic simple attack. For 9 points of damage. Yes, your book boomerangs toward the book golem, smashing into it. Books fly out of his neck and onto the ground as your special book comes back to you. That would make it Philos' turn. Philos, what do you do?
Philos knows that if there's one thing books hate, it's fire. And so, as an epic power attack, he casts the gaze of heaven, and a pillar of flame shoots down from the ceiling onto the book Lich.
All right, let's roll to see if that worked.
Philos, no!
Epic power attack with 4d6. Yes, 17 damage. Yes, a column of fire descends from the heavens, and the book golem erupts into flames. The flames fly and catch the other books alight, and suddenly you find yourself in a raging inferno as all of the books begin to light on fire.
Got him.
The golem collapses to the ground as the books fall apart and have become kindling for the raging inferno surrounding you. The snake hisses wildly and shakes its head as if this was not what was supposed to happen.
Philos, you idiot! Smack him on the head.
What? I killed the book golem.
Look at Nan's face. Not a good friend move.
They probably weren't real books. They were just like golem body books.
I thought it was kind of tight, you know? Like, you heard of Disco Inferno, like, now introducing Library Inferno. It's like a cool new thing. Now,
have dispelled the magic.
I mean, the books were probably just like full of like golem words and stuff.
Philos, I respect you, but you, with all of your magics, 1,000 different answers to every scenario, you chose the most destructive. And now look at the consequences. All this knowledge lost. We could have used this to double the stock of the local library. And now, Nan is just beside herself.
Sorry, I'll summon some water to put out the fire.
Oh, do you, it's really nice of you to stand up for me. It's really nice.
Here's this one. This one was attacking my face at the time. It was not destroyed. Here you go.
Thank you. Oh,
It is, oh, is it a naughty book? Maybe not this one.
well, no,
And
it
in
doesn't-
fact was the mating habits of wyverns.
I actually have been to read this as a celibate monk. You know. it's
Hey,
kind
what
of
the fuck,
I
Hobo?
get, so
Good for you.
thank you.
I feel kind of guilty. This is the first stern talking to, and I haven't even received it, but like, this is the first stern talking to from a father figure I've ever seen. So how are you feeling?
I mean, I get yelled at a lot, but I mean, I don't feel great about it. On the one hand, but I mean, on the other hand, like, how do you kill a book golem without hurting the books that make up the book golem?
Wait, speaking of on the other hand, Look at that door. Doesn't that look like a creepy, decrepit, undead hand coming through it?
Hello,
away.
it's me. It's me, the Lich. What have you done to my library?
We're in the middle of something. Go away. We'll be there in a few minutes.
All right. Take your time.
Close the door behind you.
Ah!
We don't just walk into your dressing room, pervert. Get out of here.
Philos. There were other ways. You're a mage. I know this. I've seen what you've done. You're very impressive. You, with all your power, do you think that maybe you have enough power to admit that there might have been another way? To admit that maybe you might have made a mistake and felt rashly? Or maybe you have enough power to apologize to a friend with hurt feelings?
This burns more than that fire.
Yes. Maybe there was another way to defeat the book golem without hurting the books. It's possible. It's also possible that perhaps in my desire to save my friends and also make a cool fire spell, that I perhaps didn't think things through as well as I should have. And while I'm not sorry that we're safe, I am sorry that I didn't try to make us safe and better read. So I'm sorry, Ned.
Apology accepted.
That is good.
A small figure appears, carrying 2 bottles. In the figure's hands are 2 health potions, which she gives to Ode.
Oh, thank you.
I am Nala. I am the bookkeeper here. Though you have done much damage, it can be repaired. Leave me to my magics, and I will restore the books.
Okay.
That is very good. Thank you.
Anything we can do to help? Or...
You could sacrifice blood.
No, we're moving into the next room. This lady's weird. We're going.
There's no question. I am going to I don't even have a knife or anything. So I'm just gonna take my fingernails on my epic hand. I'm gonna cut a cut on my hand and squeeze some blood out for the book sacrifice.
Nala picks up a book and catches the blood in the book. Let's roll a simple attack to see how much damage you did to yourself. Oh, but it's a quick simple attack. Oh no. Oh, thank God, only 7. The celestial kitten shines on you. You take 7 points of damage, but the blood magic begins flying through all of the books, restoring them and putting them back on the shelves where they once were.
So happy. It's totally worth it. Totally worth it.
Note to self, all libraries are built on the backs of blood magic. I don't mess with it. I'll never go into a library again.
I've learned a valuable lesson here today.
Well,
shooting fire has no consequences at all, and that I should do what I can to look cool while defending myself and my friends.
That's it! Philos, you're a genius.
I got it. Thank you, Ode, for helping me see that beautiful truth about life.
Okay, you know what, Snarla, you take this health potion, and then you take the other.
Oh, thanks.
Well, I'm also hurt.
No, you're not. Okay, Lich.
Yes! What is it?
Oh, no, I wasn't talking to, we're going to come in a few seconds. I was announcing.
Oh, okay, all right. Take your time. I want to set up something cool.
Nala.
Okay,
Nala,
yeah. Do you want us to just take a few minutes, or will you tell us when you're ready?
No, I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Okay.
Nala, just a question while we're here. Are there any books that tell us in this room that tell us how to defeat the Lich?
Oh, I know that.
There is one book here. Nala begins leading you down a long corridor, taking you to a book bound in human flesh, written with the ink of human blood. This is the Lich's phylactery. Destroy this, and you destroy the Lich.
Why are Liches always humans? Stupid humans. Stupid, smelly humans. This book smells terrible.
Great. It really pains me to destroy one more book, but
I light it on fire.
The book lights on fire, and so does Philos for a simple attack. Oh no, but his epic weapon! Philos, you take 5 points of damage.
Go! Here comes the Snarla healing brigade again, and I'm gonna pop the healing potion from Philos' throat. Wakey, wakey.
All right, let's roll to see how much health you. Oh no, you just get 6. That's right, you just get 6 from a health potion. So you're brought back to full health, Philos. Snarla begins shaking her head. The book cannot be so easily destroyed. You must get the Lich to destroy it himself.
oh, deep. Okay.
So he attacks and we hold it up. That was easy. Problem solved. Woo!
Right.
Thanks, Nala.
I'm ready.
Okay, I guess that's our cue.
Who's going to use the book as a shield?
Oh,
We should read from it like it's his diary, and then he gets so upset that he breaks the book, and then he dies.
I think Snarla is the one for these.
Nope.
Snarla, you have this silver tongue.
I'll read anyone's diary. Hand it over. Yeah.
Get the dirt. Is that Lich?
Snarla, do you begin reading the phylactery?
I'm gonna basically I'm going to very loudly so that the Lich can hear go, oh wow, is this the Lich's diary? Oh, high school years? That's gonna be embarrassing.
All right, let's roll to see if that worked. This sounds like an intimidation check. So you get a 12 or better. Oh, a 4! A spectral hand reaches out the diary and slaps you across the face for a simple attack. For 5 points of damage.
That was like a mitt. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Not a fan.
okay.
And then maybe you read it. Speed read. Huh?
Okay. But before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and drink that other health potion. So I'm nice and fortified.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, you heal yourself back to full health.
Oh, full health. Heck yeah.
Oh no, wait, you're 18. No, never mind. You just get 6 hit points. Sorry, gotta keep it fair.
Fair enough. Okay, so I'm gonna hold the demon book, whatever it's called, and I'm gonna speed read it.
All right, let's roll the special attack. You need to get a 12 or better. 14, yes, you begin reading. The Lich suddenly appears. Stop it! No, stop reading!
I know all your secrets. I know the nickname that your mother called you.
No!
Little Bobo.
Ah!
I know that last time you pooped your pants was 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God.
It's not my fault. I have what's called a loose sphincter.
I know that your favorite song is a love ballad by Snarla.
She was really great in the 80s. Who didn't love her rocking ballads?
What do you mean really great in the 80s? I'm gonna come in there, I'm gonna kill you. I'm ready now.
All right, then bring it on. You has been?
I'm taking the Michael Jackson gloves that I canonically always wear off, and I'm walking in.
All right, you enter the room. Suddenly, you are frozen in place. You forgot! Every room is trapped, you fool!
Was that the thing you were setting up earlier?
Yes, I was setting up a trap.
That's good.
Thank you.
May I?
When you go to the bath, is this why you poop your pants? Because just to go to the bathroom, you have to go through like 8 traps, yeah?
I don't want to talk about it.
Blinded by my orcish rage, can I simply try to strength my way through to get to him?
Yes, you can. All right, you have to get a 12 or better. Oh, that's a 2. You're frozen in place, and your orc ancestors are extremely disappointed in you, Snarla.
Kept like day.
By the way, I think we destroyed your bathroom with the crabs.
What? Oh, come on. All right, that's it. I'm going to kill this. I'm going to kill Snarla right now.
Oh,
And
don't do that.
the Lich begins forming a giant ball of death over his head. Counter spell. Counter, impossible counter times 10 billion.
Oh, he's good.
It's not a real thing.
Yes, it is. I just said it.
Counterspell.
You can't counterspell impossible counterspell 10 million. That's
I feel like I just did it.
well, no. I stopped casting the spell because you broke my concentration, not
Seems
because
like a success, doesn't it?
no, it was a failure. Everything you do is a failure. Fine, I'll just stab her with this dagger. And
Counter knife.
You have another knife? Suddenly, Philos and the Lich begin having a knife fight, slashing knives at each other. Ah! Ah!
Ode is going to use a special ability. He knows the weakness of Lich. He walks up to him, this very dramatic fellow, and he pulls out one of his leg bones. He's just a skeleton, so I just take it out so he fall over.
All right, let's roll that special ability to see if that worked.
Take his femur.
Yes! 15, yes! The Lich, removing his femur, the Lich falls and shatters into a bunch of different bones. Ah! No! No! Ah, how did you know my one weakness? Removing one of my
he's down.
bones.
I have arthritis. I have the same weaknesses.
Ah!
Scoliosis, arthritis. I have it all, baby.
While he's down, I grab the dagger that he just dropped, and I go up behind Ode, and I slice off some of his gorgeous silvery locks. I'm so sorry, Gramps. We'll deal with this later. And I toss an epic toss to land the hair right on the Lich's skeletal face to create an epic soul patch.
All right, let's roll to see if that worked.
You idiot.
Oh, this one's a special ability. What the fuck are we rolling? Indeed. Whoa! 24! Natural 20! Oh! Oh, yes! The soul patch lands on the Lich's face and immediately becomes a massive, bushy... It's just all of the evil inside of the Lich is sucked into the soul patch, which bursts into flame, screaming embodiment of evil itself disappearing. The Lich rises again. I'm not evil anymore. I'm totally a good Lich. Unfreeze, Snarla. I'm so sorry. I'm actually a huge fan.
No. You said I was a has-been. Bop! I'm gonna punch him as a simple attack.
All right, let's roll the simple attack.
Make him evil again.
Yes. You crack the Lich right in the face. Some of his teeth fall out. I deserve that. I'm so sorry.
Never say that again. I know where you live.
I want to make amends. I apologize. Here, for you, Snarla, here is an adoring audience. Simply drop this into water, and an audience of 200 people will magically appear and listen to whatever show you put on for them.
Well, not that I need it, but thank you. And I'll walk away.
Philos! A book appears in the Lich's hand. This is a book on magics that will make you even stronger than you already are. With it, you can finally become a level 5 wizard.
Thank you, Lich. I mean, I'm probably already like level 5 unofficially, but I mean, officially it's nice too.
Ode, for you, I give you this ointment to rub on your knees when it gets cold outside.
Oh, that's the good stuff.
Yes, it is. And finally, Nan, for freeing me from my addiction to souls and redeeming me and making me a good Lich, I give you this talisman in the shape of a book. If you say the magic words on the talisman, you will be taken to my library wherever you are in the universe. It will magically teleport you and 3 other people to my library.
Wow. Wait, what are the magic words?
Read them books.
Read them books.
All 4 of you are teleported back to the library where the Lich takes a few moments to walk. See, it works. It's totally legit.
That's amazing.
I was like falling through hell. Oh my goodness. But we're back.
Yes, it is. You travel directly through hell. I made it when I was evil, so, you know, it still has some evil associations. Can't do much about that. But now I'll use a wish spell to restore all the damage that I did to your fair village. He raises his hands in the air and casts a wish spell. All of the buildings are restored to normal. All of the people who had died magically are resurrected. Very well, you have freed me from my curse, and I shall leave you. I shall explore the stars of the astral sea, never to return to this mortal plane again. Thank you, cool adventurers. You have saved me, and in doing so, you have saved many lives.
Cool beans.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It was really all Nan and Ode.
Make sure you free the snake too.
Oh yes, the snake! Suddenly the snake appears, not realizing that the Lich was a good guy, and swallows him whole.
Oh, Steven.
He deserved it. He said I was irrelevant. I'm fine with this. I'm walking out. Little trophy.
You might want to tell her that if he hasn't been digested yet, she could spit him back out because he's nice now. But whatever.
Well, yeah. Steven.
I deserve that. I mistreated that snake for many centuries.
We did promise her she could go free, so...
And she is free. All of my prisoners are free. I turned a new leaf.
Great. What are you doing with this pyramid now that you're good?
Oh, well, I guess I'll have to turn it into some type of, like, pyramid of awesome.
Oh, so you're still going to use it, traveling the cosmos and whatnot?
Yes. I'm still going to use it.
All right, just thought I'd ask.
We'll see you next time we're visiting the library, you know?
Yes, you can come as often as you like. But I will return you to the tavern, and the next round is on me. He snaps his fingers, and suddenly you are all teleported back to the Broken Sacred Tavern.
Every time the worst.
Congratulations, you've successfully defeated the Lich. Huzzah!
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 And so it was that Ode joined the party in drinking, and many moments were shared between friends. This was just one adventure, and many more would come. but not without some hazards and more than a few hijinks. Thank you very much for watching the show. We hope you enjoyed it. We certainly enjoyed playing with you. Special shout out to D'Artagnan, Nala, and Baxter for playing the game with us and being part of the adventure. We truly appreciated it. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 followers, and every one of you will help us get to that goal. Now let's take a moment to talk about what's coming tomorrow night is our charity show right here at Fancy Hobo. You can catch the charity show. We're going to be raising money for the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, trying to raise a bunch of money for them. They're doing great work. We do the charity show every year. It's our big Thanksgiving show, and we hope to see you there. You can catch Hazards and Hijinks every Friday, except for next Friday, because we're taking it off for Thanksgiving. Even though they just canceled Thanksgiving, we're still taking it off. You can also donate to us right now if you haven't donated already and you feel like you want to donate, you made it all the way to the end of the show, throw us $1 or $2. That'd be cool. We'd really appreciate it and would help bring more content like this to you. Also, tomorrow at 5 p.m., if you're interested, you can watch more Hazards and Hijinks. We have a show as part of the Amazing Comedy Theater's Improv Marathon. We're the opening act, so at 5 o'clock, you can find out more information on our Facebook, where we have information there. And I think that's it. Oh no, wait, I forgot. If you want more D&D, you can Tyler's Handsome Corner Tavern for every Tuesday night. Catch some more D&D with some great improvisers. We have Tyler X Kuntz and Choco Bear on that team, and it's a lot of fun. And I guess that's it. So we just want to end one more thing with a hearty huzzah. 3, 2, 1.
Huzzah!
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.